Good evening, this is Isolation Creation Television. Our programs begin shortly.
Okay, kids, time for bed. Come on, I'll tuck you in a little bit. Oh, hi. Welcome. You're just in time for the party. Would you like a cheese puff?
No.
How about a little wine?
No.
Have you ever watched this?
I have never watched this in my entire
No,
life.
you wouldn't. It's not your kind of programme at all. It's the kind of trash I adore.
You can be anything you want to be there.
You can see anything you want to see there.
There's excitement in the air for you and me there. Fancy free there. Take your family there. But you've got to be there.
Yeah.
You just got to be there. You'll feel free there. You'll be what you want to be. See what you want to see. 7 holes the key there. Be there.
Oh, honestly, there's nothing funny about men in wigs.
Just you and me there. You just got to be there. Got to be there. Be there. The time is now. Be there.
You've got to be there.
Yeah.
You just got to be there. You'll feel free there. Be what you want to be. See what you want to see. There'll be you and me there. Be there.
Hello customers, it's nearly 6 o'clock. Pack up and piss off.
They only piss off.
Many, many men have fallen into that cleavage and drowned. Believe me, I watched a few. They drowned happily.
Hello!
They're drowned happily in her bosoms.
I was busy pressing buttons because I've not sorted something out for later.
Bit of admin.
Bit of admin work to do. I've got a cold.
Oh, she's woke up with a little bit of a sniffle, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've caught something off of them trains, I think.
Good evening, everybody. It's been lovely and sunny here in Scarborough today, hasn't it?
Yes,
I
very
think
much so.
Spring has finally sprung.
Let me put that on there.
Just put some on there. Just a little message from Bethan Williams. She's in hospital.
Oh, Bethan.
She's watching us from her hospital bed. I hope you're all right, doll. You've been there for a bit, haven't you, dolls?
And
sending you lots of love.
I think BG Bear is just on the way back from hospital.
I know Craig's in hospital.
Oh, hospital.
Oh, I hope you're all very well.
Sending love to everyone. Cilla says Julie Goodyear seems to be appearing on here more and more. I wish I could find more Cilla clips. Cilla's on another page of me buttons. Here we go. Here's a bit of Cilla.
Do you want to look at this?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
We're not seen that for ages, have we?
She's on
Trying
another
to look
page.
at this.
I'll keep looking for her. Right, who's here? Let's have a look.
Who's in room? Who's popped in for a little bit of a tipple?
I'm going up to the top.
Has it all changed?
Claire BBQ is here.
Yeah.
It's all the weird names, so I have to try and remember who everyone is. Mr. Venus is here.
Hello,
Hi,
dolls.
Nibbles and Bubbles are here.
We saw them today, didn't we?
We did indeed.
Yeah.
Dale Hibbertson is in the room. Jason Darcy's here. Mr. Darcy.
Hello, dolls. You're right.
I think she's had her hair dyed today, hasn't
Yeah,
she?
she's off to Manchester, isn't
She's been
she?
for a little cut and colour. Andrew Lowe Jones is here. David Moore is here.
More.
Captain Brad might even be here.
I did see his name pop
It's very
up.
early for Captain Brad. He's burning the midnight oil. How do you know when your birds are burning? What's that?
Don't know. Is it Tina Turner?
No, I think it's Australian.
Oh.
I've got a quiz for everyone. What are the names of the Laserdisc woman's children? If you know what their names are, pop them in the chit chat.
I knew, but I've forgotten.
She mentions them at the very end.
You know
of the
who
show.
would know, wouldn't you?
Oh, Jason.
Polly.
Our little Polly Pineapple.
We love you, Polly.
Never forgotten. Coral Daft is here. Hello, Coral.
Oh, Coral, how are you getting on, dolls? Are you back on the jam shed yet?
Leslie Ann Lynch is here.
Hello, Leslie. We were in your homeland.
We were, but we missed you. Katie Baby Pie is here.
Hello, Katie Pie.
Lots of people are mentioning about YouTube being down last time.
Oh, wasn't it a pain last
yeah,
time?
and I looked into it, and it said it was happening with lots of people, so it wasn't us. We hadn't done anything.
We've never seen the Facebook snug so popular, had we?
Leslie Ann Lynch's pussy's not been well.
Oh, no.
She says she's a bit brighter now, but very clingy.
Oh,
but hopes we're all well.
She needs a little cuddle.
Let's have a look. Who else is here? Linda LeHughes is in. Hello, Linda.
Hello, Linda dolls.
We're coming down to your way in a few months.
We're going to come and knock on your door.
We will. Tracy 30's here.
Tracy.
She went first through the doors, though.
She not?
No, lots of people beat her tonight.
She stood outside with a coat on.
She was. Captain Brad says he's got the aircon on this morning. It's 6:55 a.m. and it's 95% humidity out. Ooh. Madness.
Neither here.
It's bright blue skies though, isn't it? Spring.
Yeah, but it was cold.
Spring has sprung.
It was cold.
Who else is here? Surprise, surprise, Cilla's here.
Cilla. Do you want to look at this?
Do you want to look at that?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
we have to put our heads together like that.
It's on reverse, isn't it?
Get a little screenshot for the socials. Should we do it again? Get a screenshot for the socials, everybody. Oh, not that one.
Oh.
Hang on. Not her. This one.
I can't wait to see you.
Just put your head to me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, bloody hell.
Jason Darcy, I've said hello to you. Tracy 30 says winter's over. Winter's always coming. JPV's here.
Okay, JPV.
Hello, JPV. Coral says the sun's finally out in Dorset. Jason says nice to see. The chat is already flowing, but he says, quick reminder, pop the little thumbs up. Click
Oh,
that
yes.
thumb.
It does us so good. We love a thumbs up, don't we?
We do. It does us well.
Does our algorithms good?
The chat of the day, the question of the day was, who are you, where are you, and what would be your World Book Day costume? What would be your World Book Day costume? So, let's have a look. Gareth from Porto's here, and he says, Hola from Porto. My World Book what? So, for those of you from abroad, we include Gareth from Porto in this mix.
Well, isn't it World Book Day, isn't it? Across the world,
Yeah, it's World Book Day tomorrow.
Tomorrow. It's always the first Thursday of March.
Which means that we're going to be in our fancy dress for our favourite book.
We did it today. We're not going to tell you who we are.
No.
But, you'll see it tomorrow.
Last year, you might remember we were...
I was Pat Butcher, wasn't I?
You were Pat Butcher with End of an Earring, and I was Bet Lynch.
Yeah, you were
with
Julie Goodyear.
Just Julie.
Just Julie Book.
And I think the year before...
We were Sherry and
We were
Brandy.
Chat Magazine, weren't we?
Yeah.
We were Chat Magazine and Take a Break.
'Cause that's all Sherry and Brandy read, isn't it? Books,
Yeah.
magazine books.
But tomorrow you'll see our World Book Day costumes. So, Scouse Jen is in.
All right, that's Scouse Jen.
Hello, Scouse Jen.
Gloucester.
Scouse Jen lives in Gloucester. Gloucester.
Would she say World Book?
She'd say World Book Day.
World Book.
And her cosy would be Minnie the Minx.
Minnie the Minx.
Who else is here? Brad is here. So Brad says, hello there, my name's Bradley, and I'm in the beautiful town of Wodonga.
Oh, I love Australian town names, do you?
He says, feel free to look it up. It's got a lovely water tower. And he'd go dressed as Lear Throp, who is the witch's son from the Wicked novels. Wicked. Andrew, Beastow and Claudie are in Stourbridge, and Andrew would dress in his normal clothes and tell the teacher that he's come a stick of the dump. I'm going to keep sneezing. Sorry, everyone.
It's all right.
Jen Hen is here. Jen Hen 26.
Hey, little hen.
When?
Will you lay an egg for my tea?
Leslie Ann Lynch is from Fife. She says, I could dress up as a hungry caterpillar for World Book Day as an excuse to munch everything in sight.
Good idea.
I'm going to keep sniffing and sneezing.
But you have to eat lettuce all day.
Dale Hibbertson.
Hibbertson?
I'm going to sneeze. Is in Brid.
Drink it your hanky.
Is here. He says, possibly Willy Wonka, as I read Charlie and the Chocolate Factory so many times as a child. Oh, I love Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Did you? Did you like Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator?
Yeah. I didn't mind it.
A bit boring.
Was it the what they call it?
That was all about Humper Lumpers. The Great Glass Elevator one. It was boring.
Was it a spin-off?
It was a sequel.
That's it.
Is that the word you're searching for?
Yes.
Andrew Lowe, JPV, message retracted. Cilla says, do you have anyone new in? What's your name and where'd you come from?
Oh, she's doing a little hosting tonight.
Claire B80 is Claire from Nottinghamshire, and she would dress as Elizabeth Bennet from...
Oh, it's from Thingy. I know it.
Pride and Prejudice.
That's the one.
JPV, message retracted.
Twice.
Lucy is in Stourbridge. She says, judging by the state of my living room, stick of the dump.
Another stick of the dump.
Both from Stourbridge?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a mucky place, Stourbridge.
It's not.
It's not. Johnny Briggs lives there from... not from...
You mean, Aunt Mike?
Yeah. Jason Darcy says the two gay sons that we show on our little coming up on the telly is sadly now just repeats, and he misses the other gay son.
Oh, we were talking about Jason's Day, weren't we?
Yeah, we were with Shari.
Shari and Chris.
JPV says terrible typing this evening, so excuse my redacted messages.
Oh, all things and thumbs.
Capital Paul is here from Airdrie. Kate, we were at Edinburgh Waverley Station, and the announcer said
Airdrie.
and it made us warm
I love the
our cockles.
I love the announcer at Edinburgh. She had a lovely Scottish accent, didn't she?
She had a wonderful Scottish lilt. My dad's here, David VM1.
Hi.
Which means my mum's here. My dad's probably gone downstairs to watch some sort of sporting event. BG is on the way home from visiting his poorly hubby. He says he would dress in a warrior shifter bear costume. He's listening on the radio, but visuals soon.
Hello there. Okay, BG.
Yeah, we are. We're like,
hello there, Candy Cane BG.
What's that thing? What's that program? American program that's called something like BG and the Bear, and it's about a trucker.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. What's that? What's
that?
going on in this brain, people? Gabby Chassie's in. He'll know. Gabby Chassie, what's the program that sounds a bit like BG and the Bear, and it's about a trucker? Let us know in those comments. Okay, let's have a look. Tracy 30s from New York. She'd probably dress up in the Jane Austen era. It's very regal.
Oh, how lovely. Oh, yes.
Jason Darcy, I don't know who he's referring to, but he says she looks like the mother from Wait Till Your Father Gets Home. Ooh. I know exactly who he's referring to. He's referring to the woman who goes, oh, it's exactly the kind of trash I adore. And she does look like the mother from Wait Till Your Father Gets Home. Shari is on the sofa with a cat, a dog, and a Chris, and she would dress as all of the famous five. Joel is from Windsor, and his World Book Day costume would be the BFG. Coral is in Dorset. She'd dress as Anne Boleyn. And Paul would be the executioner.
Oh, off with her head.
Caroline Ibbotson is here. She's in Bridlington. Excuse me.
And she dresses Eleanor Dashwood from Sense and Sensibility.
Who else is here? Right. It's all
gone
whizzed.
It's all gone whizzing by.
It's because I've been sneezing. Let's have a look. Scylla says, "Oh no, our Jamie's got a cold. Get well soon." Spring has sprung for us. Scylla says there's plenty more Scylla clips on YouTube, Jamie, for you to take from.
Yeah, if you'd have a look for them.
Yeah, but I get pre-edited Scylla. I get the pre-edited ones.
Scylla, when we've used your stuff, we've been nabbed, haven't we?
50 Ever Afters here.
50 Ever After.
And I'm looking at a tiny little picture, and I think that might be Paul Hesselmont.
Is it Paul Hesselmont?
So, Paul Hesselmont, is that you in 50 Ever After?
Paul Hesselmont?
I see a pillar and someone leaning against it. Leslie Ann Lynch says it's Midnight Oil.
It's Midnight Oil.
Midnight Oil, beds are burning. Captain Brad says, nice callback, Jamie. Well done. Nibbles and Bubbles says, Bobby and Bunty made it up. I don't know what she's referring to. Let's have a look. Who else is here? Hayley J is here.
Hayley J.
He's in sunny Salford today, and he says, for book day, I think I'd dress as one of Bram Stoker's. I can't say that. Bram Stoker's Dracula Brides. Oh, lots of words with "r" in there. Been ages since I've skipped through a graveyard in a full wedding dress.
Oh, yes.
Katie Baby Pie says, Mr. Ricketts is not here, but he said he would be Richard Sharp. Do you know who that is?
From Sharp?
I think so.
He's got the outfit though, hasn't he?
He has, and he's got a big shiny sword, hasn't he?
He's got a big one.
Got
a big stiff one.
No wonder Katie's got a stick. Oh,
you are road.
BC, little Craig, Brad, says he loves a bear who fights crime. A policeman bear.
A policeman bear.
Dale Ibbotson says it was BJ and the Bear, about a trucker and his pet chimp.
Oh, really? Little chimp?
Yeah. And Hayley J says, Jamie, it was a trucker who had a chimpanzee with him.
Oh, I might look that up. I love a monkey drama.
And Paul Hesselmont says it is him. And Jen N.
Hey, little Jen Hen, when
says, get myself a nice hot toddy with an extra large whiskey.
Oh, did you have any whiskey this week?
No, I don't do the whiskey, do I?
Oh, I had a very strong drink. It was bourbon and a peach schnapps, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't have whiskey since I was working in a pub in Pontin's holiday camp.
You abused those optics, didn't you?
And I abused the whiskey, and I got driven home by my manager and handed over to my mother.
Right, who have we got? Oh, it's quite a lot in
your Facebook.
In the Facebook snug.
Facebook was buzzing last week, wasn't it?
It was buzzing. It was popular. We had to put some seats outside, didn't we?
We did, because YouTube, we had to close down the cellar.
And we had to pop the kettle on. And the heater. Lovely Mark Mondamon Pearson's in. Hello, dolls. Followed by the lovely Sarah Simpson.
I think Mark is Mark's got Milo home again, hasn't he?
Yes, Milo's
remains
in his little box. It's very much like Peggy's, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's exactly the same sort of box.
And there's got a little memory box next to it.
When we came home from Edinburgh, Mark, Alan had to go off and collect some parcels from Vinted, as he does. And I came in the house and I was on my own and I just started ugly crying.
Yeah.
Because I said hello to Peggy. I know it's silly.
And we talked about Peggy every day when we were away, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because where we were staying, it's a really sort of posh area of Edinburgh called Stockbridge. And it's just full of people walking their dogs.
Oh yeah, and loads of lovely little
day
dogs.
And night,
really doggy place.
So we was thinking of Pegs. So we've got lovely Sarah Simpson. We've also got Mark Hall from the Welsh office. No sign of Alex yet.
No Alex.
Oh, he's on the buses.
Oh, it's Alex on the buses.
He's gonna take you for a ride.
He'll be home soon from on the buses.
He's gonna come and have a pie. Anyway, moving on. Lovely Chris Perinda, who we saw today.
It was, wasn't it Happy Welsh Book Day? Not Happy Welsh Day on Monday.
Oh, was it? It was St David's Day, wasn't it?
We had a lovely little video of Alex with some laughter breads.
Laughter bread.
And they've got a very clean kitchen. I said it was like the farmhouse kitchen.
Joel used to send us laughter bread, didn't he?
Joel did used to send us laughter bread.
Lovely Chris Perinda from Nibbles and Bubbles in Scarborough. He said dress up as Conan the Barbarian. Now, is that a book? Or is it a cartoon? Is it a comic book?
The names have come in of the kids from Tracy 30.
Yeah.
Now, she's got them right, but there was such a delay. I have a feeling Tracy 30's been Googling and looking on the YouTube and has found those names. I'm still waiting for more people to name those children.
I don't mind if she's done that. Nothing wrong with that. Sarah from Langley, Sarah Simpson from Langley, for book day would dress as Matilda.
Sometimes you got to be a little bit naughty.
Oh yeah, I know that song, isn't it? Mark from Sheffield would go as the Grinch. You're a mean one Damon Grinch. Hadrian Holmes
and Sharon Holmes
says they don't read many books, but Sharon would dress as a bee. And he would dress as a pound shop boy. If Pound Shop Boy had a book. Now, Pound Shop Boys are our lovely friend Phil, who does Hacker. And he has a little music.
He has a little tribute act to the Pet Shop Boys called the Pound Shop Boys.
And they do things like TV themes in the style of Pet Shop Boys.
So it's very meta to dress as someone who's dressed as someone else.
Oh, is it?
I would just dress as the Pet Shop Boys because there's definitely a book about them.
Yeah. Andrew Orme, speaking of my World Book Day.
Andrew Orme runs the Isolation Creations
library.
Yeah.
It's like Britannia Books, isn't it?
He's got a chain on his glasses.
Yeah. It's like Britannia Books, but we don't pay, do we?
No, and he's always flicking through a Dewey Decimal System, isn't he?
And he kindly sends us books on a regular basis. I've had some classics from him. So hello, Andrew Orme. Catherine Peterson from Bexley would definitely dress as a Moomin. I love the Moomin.
Jason Darcy on the decks, who's our lovely DJ and bouncer. He says, is Phil part of the Pound Shop Boys? I play their songs.
Do you, dolls? Oh, I'll let him know.
And Phil's in Wig and Jason. Oh, we should have... If only we'd got our noggins together, Jason, beforehand. I reckon we could have got the Pound Shop Boys along to Manchester Calling this weekend, couldn't we?
Yeah. I'll let him know. I'll let Phil know. Lovely Bethan. Bethan's not said what she'll dress as for book day yet, but she might let us know. Neil and Lady V from Blackpool. Lady V is going to school as Little Miss Quick tomorrow. Who's Little Miss Quick?
Well, she must be one of the Little Misses. I wonder if that means she's going naked with just a string of beads or something.
I don't think so.
And a hat.
Not at school.
Because the Mr. Men don't have outfits, do they? None of them wear anything, do they?
She might paint. She might be body painted. What colour is Miss Quick? Neil was fond of going as Harry and his bucket full of dinosaurs. He did a good Dumbledore once.
I think Dumbledore's more adventurous than just popping on a t-shirt and carrying a bucket of dinosaurs.
Excuse me, you're talking about Neil, who comes to our events
Exactly.
dressed amazingly.
Over here, Captain Brad says, Go West is about all I know. Do you mean the band Go West, Captain Brad, or do you mean the song of the Pet Shop Boys? Because there's also a pop band called Go West, isn't there?
Yeah.
That sing, I'll get over you, I always will, because I'm the king of wishful thinking.
And we've got Bethan in the snug. Hopefully her connection hasn't dropped while she's watching us from her hospital bed. Philippe Tiago Bracaforte is Phil from the Wig and Slingback satellite office. He loves to say that, doesn't he? And his World Book costume would be Miss Marple.
I wonder which Miss Marple he'd be.
Oh, I think he'd be a Joe Nixon.
Or he'd be a good Rutherford.
Or
who else has there been? Let's name some. Let's see if we can get 5 Miss Marples.
June Whitfield, I think, did it on the radio.
Oh.
Joan Hickson, Margaret Rutherford, Geraldine McEwen, and best wishes to Alan. What's her name? Julia Mackenzie. There's your 5.
Well done. Who's the American woman from One of My Dinosaurs is missing?
Ellen Hayes. Ellen Hayes.
We've got 6.
I was listening to the...
If you can name any more Miss Marples, give us a call on the number below.
I was listening to the Miss Marple soundtrack yesterday on the train.
Ba-ba-ba-bum, ba-bum-bum,
No, the BBC one.
Ba. Do, 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 do. Da, da, do, 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 do. I guarantee you, my mum's singing that little song now. The song Go West by the Pet Shop Boys, says Captain Brad, but he does love wishful thinking and said it was beautifully sung.
And we said Joel said he's big-footed giant, didn't he? Big
friendly giant.
Oh, I'm a big-footed giant. I've not read it myself, sorry. Bethan from Wales has said what she would go as. She would be Dorothy with Turtur in her little basket.
That's what Alan dressed as for Crimble.
I did, with a little Turtur. Tracy Steele, a great big Bosie hug from Arbroath.
Bosie is a hug.
Is that Scotland?
Aye.
Bosom-tastic.
Bethan fractured her
she's
hip.
fractured the bleeding hip, and she's on the mend. That's good.
Oh, here you go. Philippe Tiago Brachiforte, Cindy and Jeffrey as well.
Well done.
But I think Tracy could have got it.
Okay, kids, time for bed.
Prizes on both sides. Tracy and Philippe.
Tiago Bracaforte.
Mark Hall, though, says...
Are the children called Cheese and Puff?
That's a nice name for little cats, isn't it?
She's got one on the way called Quiche. Quiche in the oven. Hayden McGee says, hello after a very long absence. It was gloriously sunny in... Oh, no, the Wiganite? Are they called Wiganite?
Wiganite will do.
Wiganite?
Wigan Butties.
Or a Wiganese. Philippe Tiago says, and Quiche Chegwin on the telly. Andrew Storr, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Back home after a flying visit. I thought it said flying lesson then. Back home after a flying visit to Liverpool. He's been in the pool.
I wonder if he saw my brother.
And he's
I think they both work in the same department.
And he's tempted to play Joyce from the Thursday Murder Club.
Although I think my brother had to be sent home from work because computers have all gone down.
Computer says no. Aidan McGee, World Book Day, Jeeves in the P.G. Woodhouse books. And he rather feels like being a hominiscent valet. Whatever one of those is.
Butler.
A butler. Tracy Steele, I'd be a cheeky Miss Marple. Another Miss Marple there. No knitting, but gin and clues. Gabs Chassé, hello dolls. Says hello to everybody. Tracy Steele says BG and the Bear. BG McKay.
BJ, like blowjob.
BJ McKay.
Gabby's Chassé didn't know. So it's BJ McKay, and this is my best friend Bear. Neil's quoting the opening of the programme for us.
Is that the one with the chimp in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. Just checking. Hello, Colin Searle. Gab Chassé says, looked it up. Greg Evigan started as trucker BJ McKay, who travelled with his pet monkey bear.
Andrew Lowe Jones says the Wig and Slingback. That's where Philippe works, is in the Wig and Slingback. Greg Evergan was also one of my two dads.
You got two dads?
No, My Two Dads, the TV programme.
Two daddies.
Oh, look who it is.
Who's that? Oh, it's little Woody. Well, not big Woody.
Woody Woodford's in.
Hello, dolls. How are you doing?
Woody Woodford, who's played Stars in the Multitude.
Is he not out singing?
He's not.
No,
he's just been playing.
He's been busy, hasn't he?
Like Be a Lady Tonight. I can't remember the name of the part. Mark Hall says, well, I for one will not be Googling BJ and the Bear.
Better not. You never watch your loud up. Oh, that's a nice name. Paul Miller or Pearl Miller?
Paul Miller. He's Dr. Velvet from the Peggy Mount Calamity Hour.
Oh, hello. We've heard of him.
One of our podcast chums.
Lovely name.
If you've not listened to the Peggy Mount Calamity Hour, then you're really missing out. The boys watch retro telly and just talk wildly about it whilst getting drunk. And it's all the retro telly we talk about.
Sissy!
Yeah, or like an episode of Rent-A-Ghost or an episode of Blankety Blank. They're wonderful boys.
I love Peggy Mount.
You love Peggy Mount.
Perhaps I should go dressed as Peggy Mount tomorrow.
We should do a collab. Don't influencers do collabs?
Yeah. I'll dress as Peggy Mount. I have done once, didn't I? And I did the You're Only Young twice.
Mark says he's a bit ugly cryy about Milo still. Well, obviously he would be. But he says he taps Milo's box every time he passes.
Oh, we do, don't we?
You do. You give Peggy a little stroke, her
I
little
say
box.
goodnight to her every night.
Mark Hall is a bus widow tonight because Alex is out late sorting a cabinet.
A cabinet?
And he says he's already found a Blakey hat.
Is he going dressed as Blakey tomorrow then, on the buses?
Um,
I've just been corrected by Mr. Perinda, and he said Conan is a book series. Good. That's what I'd like to hear. Do you imagine popping in to sit on Nibbles and he's dressed as Conan?
I'd love it.
Serving you a scone and tea.
Chris, let me know. Have you seen a picture of me dressed as Conan? If not, I'll send it you.
It's not bad. Mickey Magic. Mickey Magic. Mickey Magic.
Which means she might also be joined by...
Mucky Magic. Mucky Magic.
And even maybe...
Freddie Magic. Freddie Magic.
John Bishop's in.
John Bishop, the comedian?
Yeah. John Bishop says, grey hair, grey jumper, grey slacks, grey shoes and socks, grey t-shirt, grey accessories. Coming as
50 Shades of Grey. I bet if you went 50 Shades of Grey, you'd be dressed as something different, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah. I'd have marks on my arse.
Peter Tomlinson from Rochester in Kent says Oliver Twist.
Oh, and look at Peter Tomlinson's little pupkin.
His little terrier.
And look what Peter Tomlinson does.
Professional singer at the Temple Farm nightclub. Oliver, of course, Peggy Mount. I shall scream, Mr. Bumble.
Colin Searle says he's going to come dressed as the book. Brenda's Beaver needs a barber, but isn't sure what he's going to wear.
Oh, his little picture's nice, isn't it? He's in period costume.
Mika says, World Book Day. Thank fudge I don't have to do that anymore. I've dressed Freddie as some right crackers over the years.
Yeah, she has. That must have stopped now at his school then.
Over on this side of the room, we've got Mashy Bin Bin.
Oh, hey, Mashy Bin Bin.
Mashy Bin Bin says, you two never fail to make me laugh. And after my mum's passing this week, I appreciate all the more.
Darlings.
Thank you for all your wonderful impersonation tributes that made us both happy.
Bless sorry you. To hear that, dolls.
Little raise our glasses to your mum, Mash.
Oh, lots of love.
But we'll still sing, hey, Mash and Bin Bin.
Oh.
And Jason Darcy says, Chris is in uniform. Hadrian Holmes says, Phil and Hacker will be at the Weatherby Comic Con this Saturday.
Yeah, they are. Nigel TC. It's Nigel and Neil from Dawlish.
Oh, Nigel and Neil have been on their adventures as well, haven't they?
Where have they been?
They've been to that there London.
They've been to
that there dome.
Yeah. Oh, to the dome, yeah. Been to the dome, haven't they?
We've got a new Miss Marple in, which is...
Oh, of course, the mirror cracked from side to side.
And who played Miss Marple?
Angela Lansbury with the wonderful Liz Taylor and Rock Hudson.
And Andrew Storr's got another Miss Marple.
Keith Lemon. Oh, I'll have to look that one up. I've not seen that one.
So do you know what? We liked Avid Merrian back in the day.
Yeah.
Then we liked the show that he did where he played like the little bear
with Lorraine Kelly with little legs
and Mel B and stuff. It's all probably a bit cancelable now.
Yeah.
And then we just didn't like Keith Lemon, did we?
No.
So we didn't watch.
We were very surprised that Keith Lemon took off, but it did, obviously.
Yeah, and we never watched any of that. But we've got back into Lee Francis now, haven't we? Because he's so creative makes amazing things.
I loved his take on David Dickinson. Now that was funny, wasn't it? When he did David Dickinson.
Oh, we can join them on the Peggy Mount Calamity Hour.
Sissy.
I'll send you. Chris needs to see me dressed as Conan. I'll send it to you.
Perhaps you both can dress as Conan.
Captain Brad's over here now, and he says he's talking MASH. It really is a great channel, isn't it?
MASH, the TV program.
Don't know. I think he means us, and he's saying sorry to Hey Mash and Bin Bin.
Oh yeah, Mash and Bin Bin.
Gabs Chassis also wants to see me dressed as Conan.
You've asked for it.
And then we've got this one.
Neil would go dressed as Castle Drogo. Who's Castle Drogo again?
Castle Drogo is an actual castle. It's where Neil works.
Oh, I thought it was a character. Sorry, as there's books written about it. And you can't straddle a cannon.
Oh, Nigel, Nigel,
what would you dress as?
You know, I'd straddle both of your cannons.
What's your favourite book?
Leslie Ann Lynch is also saying, Chris, do you have any photos of you in your uniform? Chris is like the Wig and Slingback eye candy, isn't he?
Yeah.
We've got a picture of Chris behind our peanuts. You pull out a little packet of peanuts and you see a little bit more of Chris.
And next year we'll be introducing the Chris Perinda nude calendar.
Alex Johnson's here and says, me and my old friend dressed up as the Twits in primary school and we won some book tokens. He was Mrs. and I was Mr.
Do they win prizes now? Do they win book tokens?
I guess you do. Oh, I'd be all over it, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you'd win, must be,
I'd
wouldn't you?
win
We both would, wouldn't we?
When I was at school in an assembly, and my friend's spoken about this since, like years later, there was in the assembly, Mr. Wilde, the headmaster, said, we've got some great news this week. We've got 2 competition winners in the room. So please stand up. Jamie, who's won a 2-week holiday in San Francisco, and Debbie Johnson, who's won a £5 book token.
Woo!
She were livid.
Oh, I think Leslie's off to work now. See you later,
See you later, Leslie.
Love.
I wonder what Leslie does. I wonder what Leslie does.
What, leaves the house at the time of the night?
Yeah.
Policewoman?
Let's have guesses. What do you reckon Leslie does? Captain Brad's popped over. He says, I've got my screens mixed up, so I dared to venture from the YouTube channel.
They're
comments.
very friendly in the Facebook snug.
Captain Brad's in both. He's gone by.
He's gone by.
Let's talk about our holiday dolls.
Oh, yes. So last Wednesday, we were getting ready to go off to Edinburgh, weren't we?
Thursday morning, off we set.
And I was surprising. It didn't take very long to get there, did it?
No, it takes about 4 hours, I guess, door to door.
We got a train from Scarborough to York, which took about an hour, just under an hour, didn't it? Mm-hmm. And we only had about a 20-minute wait, didn't we, at York? And then we got on the Edinburgh train, which took 2 hours 20.
Yeah. And then we were right in the heart of Edinburgh.
And it was lovely, wasn't it? Oh,
yeah.
It was so lovely.
They're making some little space for Captain Brad in the Facebook snug.
They're very welcoming.
We're still not sure if Lady V's going nude to World Book Day. But what's your favourite part of our Edinburgh trip? Or favourite bits?
Do you know, I love the whole town, the centre, because we walked quite a lot of it, didn't we?
Yeah, you've never been more north than Whitby, have you?
No, so I've never been to Scotland before. So in the sort of 5 days, I'd walked 91,000 steps.
Yeah, which is about how many miles? Did you work it out?
Well,
roughly about 40 miles.
Well, on Monday, I walked 23,000 steps, and that was 10 and a half miles. So I would say...
Excuse me.
About 40 miles, 30 miles, something like that.
I think more, about 40, probably.
Yeah, I loved walking. Everywhere we went, it was lovely architecture.
Sorry, I keep sneezing.
It's just lovely buildings, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to keep sneezing. Sorry.
He's on a roll. So yeah, everywhere we went, it was lovely. There was something to look at. I love seeing Greyfriars Bobby.
Ah,
Everybody's rubbing his bloody nose, weren't they?
yeah, they could rub mine at the moment. It's just why it's so shiny.
So, if you've ever been to see little grey fries Bobby, he's very little. I thought it was going to be a lot bigger, but it was only a little, size of a proper dog.
And then if you go in the kirkyard, there's the grave of Greyfriars Bobby, isn't there?
Yeah, people leaving little sticks, weren't they?
Yeah, but I saw two people just running around the graveyard picking up sticks and sticking them there.
What's wrong with that?
You should bring them from home. Oh, goodness me! Sorry.
So that I love seeing that. We went for a lovely sort of meal, didn't we, on the Sunday?
Andrew Store's wondering why we didn't see him in York. We were only at the
there
station
20 minutes, Dal.
20 minutes, and we had a disabled with us to get from platform 2 to platform 9.
And we went for a lovely meal on the Sunday to a place called 6 by Nico. But we were lucky because we had 10 courses instead of 6, didn't we?
Yeah, 10-course tasting menu.
And it was lovely. It was themed, and it was called Lost in Paris. And it was 10 little courses, all with like French-inspired ingredients.
Yeah, and the waitress brought them up and she explained what was there and why it was there. And then we paired it. So I chose the wine pairing. So I had a different wine.
Yeah, and I had cocktails. Oh!
I was really jealous of the cocktails. I had cocktail envy.
And the cocktails were inspired as well by French flavours.
People are laughing at the way you grimace and lean away from me when I sneeze.
I know, because he sprays.
He's not caring, is he?
No, he sprays. I get splattered with spray.
Oh yeah, I went downstairs. He said, "How are you feeling?" I said, "I'm not good." He went, "Oh."
I went, "Oh dear." I've
went
been
back to
feeding
the
you
phone.
all day.
Lovely Jane Wilton has popped in. She says, "Evening all.
girls.
I found you, lovely pair, while I was writing the eulogy for Jason's funeral."
Oh.
She says, "I'm trying to convince Sean to come up with me to see your show." Oh, we'd love that.
Oh, we had a lovely little photo of Jason, didn't we, at our bingo show?
Yeah.
With a little drink next to him.
Talk to people about your cocktails.
Oh, anyway, so I had 5 cocktails. I don't think I remember them now.
What was that?
One of them was in a tiny little glass, and it had some kind of lemon citrus taste, and it had a bit. She came with a little
a little perfume bottle
spray, and she sort of sprayed a little bit of absinthe, which you got to sort of enjoy, smell as you're drinking it.
Louise Dudman said, "Who the hell do you think you are? 2 boobs and 2 balls?"
What?
Because they do tasting menus.
Supping. First one I've ever done.
Not supping. Louise is a supper.
And we had 2 puddings.
And you also had one that had like fortified. No, not fortified wine. Like wine concentrate or something.
Yeah, that was quite Christmassy.
So they came and they poured that in, and that was delicious. That one.
Yeah, about 3 of them were sort of lemony, citrony, but they were lovely. The last one was called Levian Rose.
Levian Rose.
Oh, that was lovely. That had raspberry in it, and raspberry, bit of lemon, something else.
Nigel TC says he's full of cold as well, but he says he's like me. He doesn't like to mention it. Yeah, you keep it to yourself, don't you, Nigel? Just like I do.
You've said it about 20 times today.
I've got to. I'm sneezing everywhere.
So what was the wines like?
Not as nice as the cocktails. I mean, they were nice. I'm not a big wine snob. I just like the idea of changing the wines and trying stuff. Andrew Lowe Jones says, "We were too poor to have books in Birkenhead, so we just read our dad's betting slips."
Or catalogue.
Yeah, we stayed in an apartment on a road right in the centre of a place called Stockbridge, and that was beautiful.
Oh, Stockbridge was lovely.
Just on the waters of Leith.
And you could tell it was posh because they had an art shop, loads of doggy groomers.
And the charity shops were full of goodies.
Oh, yeah, we brought some things.
We both bought a coat, didn't we?
Yeah, I bought a nice brand new... We both got brand new coats, didn't we?
It's a nice place. What else did we go to? We went to the museums, which Alan loved. A big clock.
I went to a sort of... I can't remember what it's called, but went to like a surgeon museum.
You loved that massive clock, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. In the... was it called this? The Museum of Scotland?
Yes.
And there's something called a Millennium Clock, which goes off every hour.
Like most clocks.
Like most clocks. And
it's full of like marionettes and windy
with little bits.
winches.
Yeah, I love seeing that.
Yeah, it was amazing.
So yeah, we had lots of cocktails there, didn't we? Not just on Sunday.
Oh no, we had cocktails pretty much every day.
And then you went to a piano bar, didn't we?
Yeah, we went to a piano bar, which I'd found, called Downstairs at Betty's, and it's in the West End of Edinburgh. and it was amazing. And it was Show Tunes Sunday.
Yeah.
And there's a pianist there playing piano, and people are encouraged to sing along.
On stools around the bar.
And you give him little requests,
Yeah.
and you say what song you want, and he'll play it.
Yeah.
And like I gave him a song that he didn't know, and he said, "Oh, I'll find it." Found the music, and then started to sort of play it, and then listened to a little bit of it on his mobile phone, like that. Listened to it and went, okay, and then played it perfectly.
Yeah.
And I sang along.
And then we met the man who owned the bar, a lovely man called Matt, who was from New York. Was he New York?
From New York, yeah, and wants to set it up like the New York piano bars.
And named the bar after his grandma, who was called Betty.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Who, when we used to come visit, would have a couple of cocktails, and then go down to Betty's bar in the bottom of her house. And there was a wall dedicated to her, wasn't there, with pictures of her, and she looked fabulous, didn't she?
Yeah, she looked like Betty Ford.
Yeah.
Or Nancy Reagan, that sort of style, big glasses. Little sort of old lady, but big glasses.
So if you're ever Edinburgh way, go to
downstairs at Betty's.
Because it's not just music's.
No, Sunday is Show Tunes. Every other night when it's open is
different musicians.
Whatever you want to listen to, they'll play it.
And it's just around the corner from Six by Nico.
Nigel TC says that my sneeze droplets are now on the inside of their telly screen.
Fetch the pledge.
Hayley J says another 10 minutes of me sneezing, and Alan's going to have a Perspex COVID screen between the two of us.
I'll have it by Monday.
Hey Jen Hen says, have you tried chicken wine? It's lush. With veggies, hey Jen Hen.
Is chicken wine like a broth?
Andrew Lowe Jones said, did you ride the Leith tram? I love the tram.
There was loads we didn't do, wasn't there? We didn't manage to get to, is it Carlton Hill?
We didn't do Carlton Hill. We didn't do St Mary's Close, the one underground.
The underground.
We did the castle. We went up there.
Yeah.
We didn't go to Leith. We didn't go to Portobello, so we didn't go to the beach. We just loved it. Katie Baby Pie says she'll take us both to the Cocktail Bar 1924 on Bar Street. They had their pre-wedding party there, and they spend a lot of time there when Jake's home.
Have we been there before?
We have been there and had cocktails, yeah.
I can't remember what I had there.
Andrew said, did we get to the Camera Obscura? We didn't, Andrew.
No.
But we will. It's on the list of places we'll go to. We had Stephen with us, who's got a broken leg at the moment, so he's on crutches.
Yeah, he was amazing, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I think he did close to 90,000 steps as well on crutches. So, yeah, it was lovely.
So we were limited for certain things we could do or couldn't do.
And we saw the lady from Balamory, didn't we?
We did, and we saw Miss Hooley from Balamory on our last night.
She came to our pizza restaurant.
In a pizza restaurant, yeah. Catherine Peterson says, what about the Cat Cafe Lady Diners?
Yes, we saw the
We
cat
looked through
cafe.
the window.
Yeah.
It's 14 quid to get in there.
I know, it'd be worth it, wouldn't it?
Then we also saw a pug cafe and a Chihuahua cafe.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's lots of cafes that you can go and pet creatures.
Yeah. So that was our few days up in Edinburgh.
Jen Hen says chicken wine is rosé or white wine that has chickens on the label.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we've had that. Mark Damon says, I've not been to Edinburgh, but I've been told it's uphill no matter where you're walking.
It's not bad, you know. It's not all that bad on the legs. I mean, 6 months ago I might have struggled, but I didn't really have a problem, did I, this time?
No, it was fine. Right, I'm going to put the adverts on and we'll be back.
He's going to blow his nose.
Back in a minute.
Wow. Talk about sheer terror. Well, what did you think so far? Listen, this side is about to come to an end, but I want you to be sure and flip over to the other side where the best of Hollywood beckons. I'm going to freshen up a little bit, so I'll see you on the other side. Honey, why don't we get some more wine, more hors d'oeuvres, more everything?
Okay.
Okay.
Showtime!
Oh, no, not again.
Dad, we need a new TV. Now.
Hello, Remco.
Call Remco. You can rent to own a cable-ready GE, Zenith, or RCA console color TV.
How soon can we get a cable-ready console TV from Remco?
You can get it now, and that's a promise. Remco's affordable rental purchase plan makes it so easy you won't even need credit.
Hello, Remco.
Hello.
We'll deliver today.
What's the secret of saving your lips from the wind? My lips are sealed with chapstick. What stops the cold from letting the chapping begin? My lips are sealed with chapstick.
With Chapstick Lip Balm, your lips are sealed. Sealed against chapping, drying, and cracking in any weather, any time of year.
My lips are sealed with chapstick.
And now there's a creamy way to treat chapped lips. Lip Soother Medicated Lip Cream from Chapstick.
Raise your hand. You got it. Raise your hand. You know it. You feel confident, secure.
If you want to feel confident, raise your hand. If you want to feel secure, raise your hand. If you want protection that helps you feel dry all day, raise your hand and reach for sure.
Confident, dry and secure. Raise your hand if you're sure. Raise your hand if you're sure. There's never been a crisp like this. It's crispy, wheats and raisins.
Taste the raisin cereal with the delicious extra crispy, honey touch, sweet flakes that stay crispy, tasty, crunchy, in milk.
There's never been a crisp like this. It's crispy, wheats and raisins.
Lana Turner, An Imitation of Life, will return.
Frontier Ford! Howdy! Frontier Ford is the #1 volume Ford dealer in Dallas and Fort Worth because every single car on the lot is sale price right now today. Take a choice between these 85 Escorts for $5,988. Immediate delivery, on-the-spot financing for $104 a month. Frontier Lewis wouldn't lie to you. Come on down and get yourself a bargain.
Frontier Ford! Louisville!
Taco Bell is adding something to our scrumptious Burrito Supreme. Right now, along with that soft tortilla stuffed with 9 savory sensations, you can also enjoy a tasty, crunchy, regular taco for just 39 cents more. A 39-cent taco when you buy a Burrito Supreme and a medium soft drink at the regular price. Now that's an offer we just can't keep quiet about.
Hi, I'm back. And so are you. You know, I feel as though I know you. Well, at least we share some of the same tastes. Oh, I'm sorry about the cheese puffs. I ran out. But I still have quiche. This looks like a good one. Let's try it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What an arsehole.
Oh, well, before we do our top 5, I would like to wish Lady V and Neil a very happy anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary, Lady V and Neil.
32 years.
32 years. Of just being a couple or being married?
I don't know, but they've been together 32 years, so it should be celebrated.
I know, I wonder what happened 32 years
And if you're in Stuart Cahoon, we'd like to wish you a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Hope you had a lovely day, dolls.
But we're doing our top 5, aren't we?
We are. Of course, we're doing books, aren't we?
Seeing as it's World Book Day.
World Book Day tomorrow.
I'm just getting them up here. We're doing our books. So we're doing our top 5 books, but this is like mainly books, like favourite books, but also books from childhood, isn't it?
Books that make you feel good.
So we've got favourite books and books from childhood. We've just mixed them all up.
My books are like I'd read over and over again, or if I'm ill in bed, that sort of thing. You know, that sort of like feel good book.
So if you've got a book recommendation, you can pop it in.
Yeah, we'll shout it out.
We'll give it a shout out. Book recommendations. But number 5 for Alan is
Christmas Annuals. Oh, I used to love getting these. Oh, and I'd get them throughout the year as well. You know,
what do you mean?
Like getting from a second-hand shop, or
yeah,
or cousins would give me them, or a woman down our street would give me her sons if he'd finished with them. I loved them, especially like Dandy Beano, that type of affair.
What about Whizzer and Chips?
Oh yeah, or Shake and Shivers, Shiver and Shake. Oh yeah, and even you remember you used to get ones at summer.
You got a summer special that was more of a thick magazine,
and you'd read it like if you're on the way to the seaside.
Yeah,
yeah. But I loved it. I loved my Christmas annuals.
I got you a Beano compilation annual, didn't I? Once
You did,
for
yeah.
early on in our relationship.
I think I might have got it. Might still have it somewhere.
You loved it, didn't you?
Yeah. I'd pay it loads, didn't it? And then when I got a bit more adult, I got Viz.
What was your least favourite sort of cartoon in them?
I didn't really like the sort of spacey ones. It was like comics of Captain whatever, like modern.
Oh yeah, like Captain Scarlet sort of stuff.
Well, you're not that, but I didn't. I like the things like cats and dogs and.
But you didn't like the ones that had a lot of writing underneath, like Rupert.
Oh, I didn't mind. I did read. Love reading.
No, I know, but
I didn't like. I love things like Cats and Dogs and The Three Bears.
You like a sort of a comic strip where it has either reader's voice or editor's voice coming in on a little comment on you on a little speech bubble.
Yeah, Desperate Dan, that sort of thing. It was like that.
Did you like Desperate Dan? I always found him quite boring.
No, I quite liked him.
You see the one on the front of the Dandy? I found him boring.
Corky the Cat?
Yeah.
Oh.
I also found Dennis the Menace boring, to be honest.
I went to a nightclub in Skegness once called Corky's.
Did you imagine Corky the Cat? Was it Corky the Cat themed?
Yeah, it was his Fizzog on the sign.
I bet it wasn't copyright.
It wasn't. It's Skegness. So yeah, I love my Christmas books. I collected. Do you remember I collected loads once, but then we sort of had to sell them. Well, not sell them. We again went to charity shop, didn't we?
Yeah. When
we moved, because it was just too. It wouldn't have fitted in the small flat we were moving into.
Oh, we had loads of Viz. I love the Viz annual. Let's have a look. So, Gemma's here. Gemma Alexander from over to the side of the road.
Oh, she's been to her mum's funeral today.
Oh, Gemma, I hope it was a good send-off for Mum.
Oh, I'm thinking of you tonight, dolls. Lots of love.
Paul McFarlane says, I loved Aura Willie's annual. Get it every year, or got it every year.
That was written in Scottish accent, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, we saw 2 Aura Willies, didn't we?
Was there the Bruins as well?
Do you remember the Aura Willies? There's one of me popping right round from him.
Yeah.
Then we took another photo of him.
Yeah.
Claire loves the Dandy and Beano annuals. Chris says he had loads of Beano annuals and comics. Scylla has said, can we have a happy birthday for Captain Brad?
Oh, it's his birthday?
Of course we can.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Do you want to look at this?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Because
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Captain Brad.
There's a drink waiting for you on the bar in the Facebook snug.
And the girls are waiting for you too. And we're back, and this is my number 5.
What the hell are them?
So my number 5 is Choose Your Own Adventure books.
Oh, is that when he goes turn to page 25?
Yeah, and specifically these ones, this series of Choose Your Own Adventure books. I loved them. I didn't like the fighting fantasy ones where you had to have like dice and it involved maths. This one, I just loved it. I did cheat sometimes. Sometimes I'd keep my finger in the page in case the decision I made me die.
I did read one once. I think it was just the one I read.
Oh, did you not? You'd have loved them, I think.
I did enjoy doing it because this is like now turn to page 65 and as you've done.
Yeah, if you want to follow the stream, turn to page 65.
Yeah.
If you want to follow the river, go to page whatever.
That type of affair.
Andrew Lowe Jones says, my favourite book as a child was Emile and the Detectives. Very Eastern European, I've read it, and otherworldly. I think that influenced me to study Russian and live in the USSR,
Ooh.
even though the book was German.
Oh, he's lived in Russia.
JPV loved the Twinkle Annual.
Yeah. I used to read my sister's girly books, like Bunty and all that. Andrew Storrs just read Prue and Me, which is Timothy West's autobiography. Let's Do It, Jasper Reeves' biography of Victoria Wood.
And Catherine Peterson says she used to love the black cat in the Rupert annuals who had hovering whiskers.
Oh, I had a Rupert annual one year.
Captain Paul says he loved those adventure books. It takes him back. Yeah, I definitely remember reading that one. with the balloon on the cover. I loved them. I just loved them. Adventures, escapism, all that jazz. Alan's number 4 is...
Oh, the Ladybird book, especially the, I think they're called the Classic Tales. Well-Loved Tales, that's them. Oh, I love them.
You got a bundle of these, didn't you?
Yeah.
From Caroline Ibbotson.
Yeah, Caroline Dale gave me a bundle of books. I love the look, I love the artwork. And these will remind me of being at home, because my nana used to buy me these for my birthday. She'd buy
Which
me
Nana?
Nana Yates. So every birthday, she'd go to the local post office. I knew they were from the post office. They had a little shop, and she'd buy me 4 or 5
off the spinner.
And it'd be a couple of them would be the storybooks, and a couple would be how to count, or shopping with mum, or going.
I remember
or let's
those
go
ones.
to the beach, that sort of thing.
Did you prefer these though?
I prefer these, and I love the artwork. And I remember reading one with I think I've said this before. I had a little friend in my class called Jamie Smith, and I read Dick Whittington and his cat with him.
Oh.
And he died that summer. He got hit by a car.
Oh.
So I remember reading this in the playground with him. But I remember reading these when it was raining outside. And go to
I love the thought of you reading in a playground. Right, little bookworm.
Yeah. So Dick Whittington, his cat, was one of my books that I took to school.
I'd have been playing Space 1999 or Charlie's Angels.
I mean, I was normally running around like a big girl, but one day I just thought I'd sit and read a book.
Oh, it's cute. Katie Baby Pie says, my recommendations all depend on what you like to read. But if you like something spicy, then read Want by Gillian Anderson. But if you want a cosy read, then read What Are You Looking For? What Are You Looking For in the Library by Michiko Toyama. And over here...
Philippe was raised with the Enid Blytons. He said he thought he lived in a little village until he was about 10, then realised it was a crappy housing estate.
Shari says she's got several of these Ladybird books, these ones.
Yeah.
Catherine Peterson saying about the shoes and the Elves and the Shoemaker.
Yeah.
And she says the shoes in the Elves and the Shoemaker. Do you remember them? What they look like? Jason Darcy says, who remembers Peter and Jane?
Oh, yeah. This is Peter. This is Jane. This is Socks the dog.
Pat the dog, it says
Oh, is it Pat the
here.
dog?
Jason. JPV says the Elves and the Shoemaker or the Enormous Turnip were her favourites.
Oh, and the Magic Porridge Pot.
Andrew Lowe Jones says, wasn't there one about a porridge pot that ended badly?
Oh yeah.
And Andrew Straw.
It kept flowing and flowing and flowing.
Yes, mentioned it as well.
I remember the Cinderella one. I used to love reading that. I used to love I love them all.
Oh, BG Bear has joined us.
Oh, I hope Craig's okay.
BG Bear says, Craig's doing much better. He had scans today, so tomorrow we should know the plan. He was in a lot of unbearable pain due to pancreatitis and gallstones, but the pain is much reduced.
Oh, he's in the best place, Styles. They'll look after him in there.
And Caroline Ibbotson says, we have so many Ladybird books at home and they are all treasured.
I love them.
Should we go to my number 4?
Number 4, dolls.
My number 4 is... the books of David Sedaris.
Oh, you like him, do you?
Yeah. If you've never read David Sedaris, then I would thoroughly recommend them. They're not kids' books. David Sedaris is an essayist, so he writes essays. They were all published in magazines in the States. He lives over here now with his husband. He's just so funny.
You met him, haven't you?
Yeah, I've met him. I've met him a couple of times, I think. When I worked in the bookshop in London, I met David, and he came in and signed books. And he just wrote really funny things in every book. He's just a funny guy.
I read his Santaland diaries, didn't I?
Yeah, when he was in the 80s and lived in New York, he was an elf for one winter in Santaland in one of the big department stores. And he just writes about his experience. It's hilarious.
And I read it because I was about to do Santa with elves.
But yeah, if you've not read them, I'd get a book of his essays and read them. There is one that's got Santaland in them, the Santaland Diaries.
And he's also the brother of Amy Sedaris, who we love as well, don't we?
Yeah, who's in one of our favourite TV shows called Strangers with Candy.
And At Home with Amy Sedaris, we love.
Yeah.
And their father was Greek, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's David and a lot of sisters growing up. A lot of the books are about them growing up.
And there's a lot of funny stories about them
It's
growing
so
up.
funny. Honestly, it's a book that you'll read and just laugh and laugh. David Moore says he just picked 3 David Sedaris books up from the charity shop yesterday.
There you go, you see.
And Alex Johnson says, I bought 2 of those adventure books a few months ago in Waterstones. The Abominable Snowman and Forecast from Stonehenge.
Philippe says one of his friends was nicknamed E.T. behind her back because she was shaped like the enormous turnip.
Philippe
poor person.
Let's head to Alan's number 3 book.
Number 3.
Which is...
Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit by Jeanette Winterson. I fell in love with this book because I loved the TV drama that was made from this. And then in my 3rd year at drama college, we had to put like a 20-minute play together using a script or a book. And I chose this. And I knew that they'd done the televised version. But the book is slightly different from the televised version. There's additional stuff. Because it has proper sort of demons.
You had to like dramatise something, didn't you?
And there are demons and little devils in it that appear to her, which don't really show. It doesn't show in the BBC version. And I loved her work. So I knew you bought me a lovely little hardback version, didn't you? 1 year, and it was lovely. So it's one of my favourite books, and I've read this book about a dozen times, I think, over the past 30 years.
Now I should know this. I might be wrong. Jeanette Winterson, she didn't write Handmaid's Tale, did she?
No.
That's someone else.
No, that's not her.
Oh, it's good. And what does Celia Imrie say in Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit?
I love you, Jess, but I'm not fond of your spittle today.
That's what he's like when I'm sneezing. Jen Hen says she likes the Rivers of London series by Ben Aronovich. Kind of fantasy, historical, but really funny too. She says, not normally my kind of book, but very good. Caroline Ibbotson, I can recommend the Japanese books Full Moon Cat Cafe and Joanna Harris books if you like fantasy realism like me.
Morticia Maguire Broad.
Hello, Morticia Maguire Broad.
Said, I've met David Sedaris. He said to me, "My, what a shag you have." It took her a while to realise that he actually meant her haircut and not her husband.
He said to me, he said, Jamie, where's a place that you buy really bad shoes from in England? Like, what's the worst shoe shop? And I said, oh, there's a place called Shoe Express. And he said, oh, what's it like? Chatted to him about it. When I looked at my book, he'd signed, hi, Jamie. So glad to finally meet a Shoe Express customer, David Sedaris.
Lovely Gab Chassé says, Sandland Diaries was written as a one-act play.
Yes, it was. And Andrew Storr says...
was it Charlotte Coleman? It was.
In the telly version of Oranges Are Not the Only Fruit. Yeah. Charlotte Coleman from Marmalade Atkins.
It's got a lovely cast in it.
She only does things which are orange-based.
Geraldine McEwen.
Pam Ferris.
Loads of old women in it, which another reason why I loved it.
Book recommendations coming in. BG Bear, I love Douglas Adams books. And Anne McCaffrey. Sci-fi, gay, supernatural and fantasy fiction. Andrew Lowe Jones says, a heads up to people who maybe can't get out much or are cash strapped. The Libby app is fantastic. It's an online library connected to your local library where you can rent books. So it's like it's like an online library, so you get ebooks and they download to your tablet. I've used the Libby app. It's great, and you get magazines as well.
Oh, that's a good idea, isn't it?
Well, you get magazines from your library on, I think, the Press Reader app. You pretty much download every magazine.
Oh yeah, I've heard of Press Reader.
Alex Johnson, one of my favourite books is A Kestrel for a Knave. Read it at school and I've read it a few times since and got the film Kes on DVD.
Philippe Tiago Bragford says he's an avid detective book reader and he loves Val McDermid.
Andrew Lowe Jones says he's read Hitchhiker's book 1 million times. They're one of his happy places to go to. That's Douglas Adams. Okay, here's a random one coming up. My number 3. My number 3 is 253.
Have I read this?
I don't... Oh, you might have done. I'm not sure.
Is it little chapters of...
Little tiny chapters.
People on a train or tube?
Yeah, so it's about 253. If Shari's still in, you'd love this book, Shari. It's about 253 passengers on a tube train. And it's got 253 chapters. And each chapter has 253 words. So they're short chapters. And each chapter is about a different passenger on this tube train. And what they're thinking about. There's like an incident and what they're thinking about, and then this incident happens and what's going on. It's brilliant. It's like it's so clever and imaginative, and it's because I always sit on a train anyway and watch people. That's what I'm obsessed about, is watching people and wondering like what's going on in your life, what's happening to you, where are you going to, where are you coming from. I love making up those stories in my head, and this book is that basically. One of the 253 characters is a pigeon as well that's got on the tube. I love it. It's a really good book. It's only a little book, so it's not a massive one.
I remember reading it. It's one of those books you can read on a train, can't you?
Yeah.
Because you can just fit in a couple of chapters before you get off.
And when I worked at the bookshop in London, it's one of the books that I believe I stopped from going out of print, because when we worked at Covent Garden, you could do staff picks. Because we were right in the heart of town, our staff picks would sell. You'd sell like 80 copies a week or something of a book that you put out, because books don't sell in big numbers at all. So 80 copies a week is huge for a book, and then you add that up. So this book was going out of print, and I put it as a staff pick, and it stopped being going out of print. They reprinted it loads of times because there was demand, because it's about London as well. Tourists liked it. Jen Hen says 253 sounds right up my street. Thanks for the recommendation. So it's by, you can see his name there, Jeff Ryman. 253. The Journey of 253 Lifetimes. In fact, it's made me want to read it again, so I might read it again. And BG Bear says Russell Harty used to do what I do, sitting in cafes, like watching people and going, where have you come from? Where are you going to? You do that really, don't you, as well?
Oh, yeah.
I think it's an actor-y thing to do.
I love people watching.
Andrew Storr is recommending the L.J. Ross books about DCI Ryan series. You love a detective book, don't you?
Yeah, I also love like short ghost stories and anthology stories, don't I?
Yes, you do. I'm bringing up Alan's number 2, and then I'm going to sneeze.
I love this book. It's my it was my introduction to Les Dawson. Now, the story goes is my mum used to have this neighbour called Big Sue. Remember me telling you
Did you know this book before you knew Les Dawson?
No, I'd sort of known Les Dawson, but I wasn't aware that he wrote. So Big Sue, who used to live next door to my mum, who suddenly I realised she was mum's neighbour, was this big lady. She was about 30 stone. And what I didn't know is she used to run like a second-hand clothing shop. And me and my mum went to this shop before my mum knew Big Sue. And she sold clothes and stuff. And she had a big pile of books in the corner for sale. And I picked this up, and it was like 10p. And I thought, I'll buy this book. So, I like Les Dawson. And I took it home, and I laughed my head off reading this book. I used to sit in the corner of the room laughing my head off.
How old would you have been?
15, 16. And it's just, Les Dawson, if you don't know, was a great writer. He was such a wordsmith. And it's just about him giving up all the bad things in life, like sex, alcohol, booze, food, but it's written in a funny way. So it's things like, you can keep on eating, but just get suits bigger, so it looks like you're losing weight. So, but the way he used to write, it used to make me howl with laughter. So it sort of got me really into all his writing, really. And I collected all his books after reading this. So he wrote joke books. He wrote like funny novels. And he just writes like his gags. So he'll write about the mother-in-law and everything. And he used to love writing. And a lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, you had a few of his books. I think I've bought you some of his books.
Still got them. I wouldn't.
Yeah, one called Gone with the Wind, didn't he? A spoof of
Come Back with the Wind.
Oh yeah, a spoof of Gone with the Wind.
And I haven't got rid of any of them.
Jen Hen says Spike Milligan poetry from my childhood is one of my happiest memories. Sitting on the stairs and just laughing my socks off. Craig, thanks everyone for the well wishes. And lots of people recommending books, both sides. And over here we've just 1984, especially with what's going on in the world right now. My number 2 is...
Ah, yes.
I bet Caroline Ibbotson would have this in her top as well. The Enchanted Wood books. like these are the editions that I had. That's why I specifically searched for the pictures that were the editions that I had. I loved the Faraway Tree books. I know there's a film coming out. I think this summer we saw the trailer for it, didn't we? And I don't know if I want to watch it because it lives in here.
I know, that's the problem.
And I don't know if I want to watch people do it. And they've modernised it, so it's modern kids. But yeah,
because with these books, there was only the odd image, wasn't there? The odd
so your brain just went wild making it up. I loved Enid Blyton anyway.
Yeah.
Famous Five, great. Secret Seven, loved. But these books, I just loved. I loved the idea that there's this tree that you go to the top of, and on top of it is this like spinning many worlds, and so it's whatever world is at the top at that point you can go into.
Some good,
some are good, and some are bad. And then you get out of it, and then there's the slippery slip all the way down, which you go down on a little.
Have you got to leave before midnight?
You go on a little cushion, before it changes. And there's there's a little noisy, angry elf.
Yeah, that comes and slams out his door.
There's a woman who pours her washing out, Miss Wash-a-lot.
And there's somebody who makes pot biscuits. Who makes the pot biscuits?
Oh yeah, pot biscuits. I'm not sure. There's Mr. Saucepan Head. Annoyed me slightly. Yeah, here we go. Andrew Lowe Jones says the Faraway Tree was magical as a kid, moonflakes and all. Andrew Ibbotson says Caroline's phone has died, but yes, she does have these. Jen Hen says, "Oh no, it's not modern kids; it'll spoil it."
And there's one about what's it called, the wishing chair. The image had a chair with
the wishing
little
chair.
Wings on its feet.
Have you read the wishing chair?
Oh yeah,
yeah. The little wings come out of the wishing chair and off they go somewhere.
I think I've read all them as well.
Oh, they were great. Do you know what? I don't think I must have read all of them, but this one's a mystery to me. The Folk of the Faraway Tree, but I must have read it. The three kids often have like an evil cousin come and stay with them.
Yeah, who spoils things.
Needs to be taught a lesson.
And it says school holidays, isn't it?
Shari says, I loved so many Enid Blyton books. Mr. Galliano's Circus was one of my favourites. Well, I've not read that one, Shari.
There was a library you could collect, couldn't they? We had some hardback ones. And there's all different types of Enid Blyton books.
Chris says, I'm trying to read all the classic books at the moment. I've just read Dracula. I'm currently reading Treasure Island. Love it. Have you read Frankenstein, Chris? Frankenstein's a really good read. It's really interestingly written. I studied it, I think, in A-level. Book recommendations that didn't make the list. What have you got, any? So you liked Christopher Fowler horror books, didn't you?
I love short anthologies, sort of like books with short ghost stories or short thriller stories. Or
if anyone likes horror books, actually, I bet Andrew Lowe Jones would like these. Get your pencils now, because we're going to give you some recommendations. Christopher Fowler is the author, and he wrote a book called Spanky. And it's like a modern take on Faustus. It's like selling your soul to the devil. That's a really good book. Psychoville by Christopher Fowler is another really good book.
Is that when there's like a weird street?
Yeah, they go and live in suburbia and weird stuff's happening.
Yeah.
What else? What other books would we recommend? I used to love a book. In fact, it's one of my favourite books, I think. It's called The Facts of Life by Patrick Gale. And it's a love story. It's 3 generations of a family, and it's their love stories. So they're falling in and out of love. It's like the grandparents and how they met and fell in love, and then the next generation, and then the younger generation. The younger generation has gays and stuff.
Have I read one of his books about an aging actress who lives in like a round house?
That's The Facts of Life.
Oh,
I think. It's a really nice book. Because we've got lots of Turtle Diary is one of my favourite books by Russell Hoban.
Adele says Adele's just read The Wishing Chair.
Where's that?
On this side.
Oh, there we go. Adele's just finished reading The Wishing Chair.
Yeah.
And Captain Brad says, I'm remembering one about a wishing chair, I think. It had wings on the chair legs.
Yeah, little red wings.
And Shari says, Mr. Galliano's Circus was a whole series of circus books. Do you remember there was one with, I think they were like, there was one that had a parrot called Kiki, who was quite naughty in Enid Blyton. the ones with Caroline Ibbotson, Where Are You When We Need You? Kiki the Parrot, which Enid Blyton book does that pop up in?
Oh, somebody just recommended a horror anthology to me.
Gabs Chassé, one of my favourite books is A Tree Grows in Brooklyn by Betty Smith. Oh, this looks like something I'd like. It's about a young girl and her family who live in the Williamsburg section of Brooklyn, the first 2 decades of the 20th century. Oh, Gabby, pop that in a little email and send it to me, the title, because I'd like to read that. Philip Tiago, we used to have the author H.E. Todd come to our primary school to talk to us about his Bobby Brewster books. He was a lovely man, but the books were a bit samey. Bobby Brewster had a cat, glove, fishing rod. It wasn't a normal one, it was magic.
There was somebody recommending some horror things for me.
There we go.
Ramsey
Richard
Campbell.
Fitzgerald says horror. Try one of Ramsey Campbell's anthologies. And Andrew Storr says The Facts of Life. Did it mention how to make gravy? No, it's really good. It's a beautiful book, The Facts of Life. It's beautifully written. One of the moments in it has stayed with me for life.
And what if all the Enid Blyton must be about now for kids of today, must they?
I think the Enid Blytons might be kind of
just too old,
tweaked a little bit. They're all a bit cancelable, I think, because they're a bit naughty. Neil Sandwell says Bobby Brewster and the Christmas Fairy was a go-to for me every year when I was teaching. Here we go. We've got the recommendations in before we go to our top number one. BG Bet. I used to read a lot of Graham Masterton and John Saul horrors, as well as Stephen King and Herbert. So Graham Masterson and John Saul. Shari loves the Outlander series of books. She loves a bit of time travelling. Spot the person who worked at a bookshop. I think that might be Diana Gabaldon. I remember they've been out for years because they were out, I think, when the first bookshop I worked in, which we'd be going back to the 1980s, I think, then. 1990s, early 90s I worked there. Andrew Lloyd Jones, Eddie's Bastard by William Kowalski is a really good book. Also, any Gabriel Garcia Marquez. BG Bear says, love reading still. Up to you, Porky and Barmy, the Victoria Wood scripts.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm still a book lover. I've not gone into the Kindle world yet.
I tell you what book made me... like blew my mind as a kid, and it was when I read it in, I think, GCSE, Lord of the Flies. I met wow, what a stunning book. And there's a TV adaptation, isn't there? We've not watched it yet on BBC iPlayer. And I remember the end paragraph of that book, like blowing my tiny mind and being beautiful and changing the way I look at fiction.
We had an honourable form teacher called Mr. Smith, who was a science teacher but really grumpy, and I was in his form for a year, and then for 2 mornings for a whole year he would read from a book
every week. Because you have form for like 20 minutes, didn't you?
Yeah. And he did Oliver Twist was one. He read that every morning. Kill a Mockingbird.
We had...
and the one that's sat on the Mississippi River. What's that one?
Showboat?
I can't remember the young boy. It's a name.
Huck Finn. Tom Sawyer.
Finn. Is that Huckleberry Finn?
Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn.
Yeah.
Injun Joe. We had a book we had to read called The Quiet American. It made my soul bleed. Well, I had an English teacher called Mr. Kirby. And we were allowed to write, like, for A-level English literature, you could write books on your own. You could read a book and write a essay on it. And I read a book, and he told me I couldn't write an essay on it. He said it's trash. It's not a book that would be appropriate. You need to read literature. So I got my mum, who is a librarian. She created Birmingham Librarians' Children's Department. I got her to write a letter to him, a harshly worded letter about why the book that I'd chosen was literature, and every book should qualify.
Good on you, Anne. Good on you.
Yeah, so the book I'd read was Turtle Diary by Russell Hoban.
Do you remember that book that you read on the tube and made you faint?
Oh, yeah. When I was working at the bookshop, we used to get proof copies of books all the time, which is like an advance. So you could read it, and then when it came out, you'd have read it and you knew about it and you'd sell it. And I had one called Sleepyhead by an author called Mark Billingham. And it was the first book he'd written. It was a crime book. It was about a serial killer. And I read it, and I was on the train home to Lewisham, and the murderer was doing what he does, murdering someone. But it was so, like, the writing of it was so, like, got me flustered, and I didn't like it, and I started feeling really ill and sick from it. It wasn't, like, night. I felt really... And I stood up. I, like, closed the book and stood up. I thought, I can't read any more of that. And I was feeling, like, really woolly-headed, and I stood up and I fainted on the train. And I had to get carried off the train onto the platform. And then, like, 2 weeks later at the bookshop, I told the rep about that. The rep of the publisher. And about 4 years later, I met the author when we worked at the Museum of the Moving Image. I met the author. I think it was when I was working in the South Bank bookshop. And I told him, and he went, "Oh my God, is that you?" He said, "That's like a story that I tell people now about this bookseller who fainted on a train because of one of my books."
And I read it. It didn't make me faint. But then did they bring it out as a TV series, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, I think. They brought
Chris
out
Eccleston?
all of his books, I think.
Might be Chris Eccleston.
We're heading into our top number one. So any other books? Let's have a look. The Manitou, based on Native American folklore spirit. The Lord of the Flies series is good. Of Mice and Men, says Jen Hen.
Yeah.
Slaughterhouse 5, the first book to make Andrew Lloyd Jones cry laughing and cry sad. Chris Curtis says, "Hi guys, Map and Lucia by E.F. Benson," and says, "I need some chamomile tea." Map and Lucia, the film, was in Rye. The TV series was made in Rye, where we stayed.
McEwen.
Alex Johnson, Lord of the Flies graphic novel, says the design is awesome. BG Bear loves graphic novels. Andrew Sandman and the Hellraiser graphic novels.
Philippe says Kim Newman did a series of books based on the world of Dracula called Anno Dracula.
Oh, you might like
and it
that.
had lots of cameos from Victorian historical characters and Victorian literary characters as well.
Have you written that down?
Yeah,
Kim Newman.
I wrote it down when...
And Philip Tiago says, "I once knocked myself out walking home from the library reading an Agatha Christie, and I walked into a lamppost."
Well, that's an avid reader for you, doesn't it?
Philip Tiago, where's Richard Bobbins Duffer tonight? I've not seen him pop up. He said Richard Bobbins Duffer told one of his pupils at school today that it was 73, like for a laugh, and the pupil didn't bat an eyelid. Right,
Cheeky.
number one. Let's have a look. Alan's number one book is...
Oh, well, you bought me this. Remember, you bought me this.
Yeah.
Jamie bought me this for Christmas, and I had no idea that Terry Ravenscroft had put all Sissy Nader sketches in a book.
Now tell me, had Terry Ravenscroft written them as well?
No, I think he's just put them together.
He's just compiled it.
Yeah, because nobody had done that before. And I don't even think Les had planned on releasing them. And I love it. It's only a little thin book, but it's got loads and loads of their sketches in it. Again, it's one of those books I'll read if I'm not very well, and I want to if I want to feel better, I'll lay in bed and read it.
Do you like this? Because I teach on this sort of set out I teach on, so I know that if I point at the book there, I'm pointing at the book on the screen.
Okay.
And because I have my PowerPoint next to me, so I can read my PowerPoint like this, and it looks like I'm reading the PowerPoint next to me on the screen.
I'm watching a lot of Sissy Nader at the moment because there's this guy on Instagram's putting loads of the sketches that him and Roy Barraclough
Oh, they're
did.
so funny. Do they read right? I guess they read right.
Oh yeah,
for
they
you,
read right for me
because you're reading the character things.
And
we should perform a few of them.
They're very short and sweet.
Do you think we could steal them and perform them? Or do you think
Well,
we'd
there
get
was.
sued?
Remember, there was a Sissy Nader play.
Yeah, but it was rubbish, wasn't it? You auditioned for
I
it,
did.
didn't you?
Didn't even get a look in. And I think I'd have been a very good Ada.
Yeah, it was someone known was in it, weren't they?
Yeah, the one who played Sissy was that guy who used to do the Maggie Thatcher voice.
Maggie Thatcher, yeah, in Spitting Image.
I can't remember what his name is. We shared the same agent at one point.
All the more reason you should have been in it.
I know.
You'd have been proper les in that. Right, so my number one is possibly my favourite books of all time. And if Gab's Chassis is still in, I bet they're his as well.
Oh, Tales of the City.
The Tales of the City books. And again, I've chosen the editions that I read when they meant the most to me. So Tales of the City is written by a guy called Armistead Maupin. And I would liken them to Dickens. And why I liken them to them is Dickens' books were publicised in newspapers. So the chapters are kind of short and they end on a cliffhanger because you want to come back to the next chapter the next week or whatever. And his books, again, he wrote them to be in a magazine. So the chapters are nice and short, and they all end on a cliffhanger. And it's about a series of kind of misfits that come together and live in the same house in San Francisco in the 1970s. And it starts in the 70s, and I guess by that last book, Shore of You, it's sort of in the mid to late 80s. The AIDS epidemic is hit by then. They're amazing. Have you read them? I think
I started reading them, but I watched the TV series.
Yeah, the TV series is great as well.
Olympidokakis.
And then more recently, Armistead Maupin has come back to these characters. So their characters are, there's I think the character Mary Ann, there's a new book about her and stuff. They're great. And the house that they all live in is run by this really eccentric old lady called Anna Madrigal. Oh, you'd love them. Here we go. Andrew Lowe Jones says, Tales of Cities were fabulous. Love them. Mark Hall says, I love the Tales of the City books.
Oh, The Night Listener. I've read that. Do you remember
The Night
Deeks
Listener?
for me for my birthday?
The Night Listener. We went to see the film as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's a weird story. Andrew Lowe Jones says, when I worked in Sunderland, I was on the metro back to Gateshead, and I was so deep into a book that I ended up at the end of the line at Newcastle Airport.
Oh, it's good if a book makes you do that.
Yeah. Steve Nallon is the guy who played Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah.
And Philip Tiago Brachyforte has not got his readers on, so he read Steve Nallon as Nail Salon. B.G. Bear also has got all of the Tales of the City books and Mary Ann in Autumn and the newer ones, and also got the Channel 4 series on DVD. I presume on DVD or VHS. Yeah, my favourite books. I remember just recommending them to everyone back there. Back then. Andrew Lowe Jones says, I always remember Mrs. Madrigal saying to someone, would you like a sandwich? It's focaccia. Oh, there we go.
Do you think people are reading less paper books now? They're just reading Kindle versions.
Yeah. I was saying to Stephen while we were in Edinburgh, one of my dreams is to run a bookshop. I loved working in a bookshop, and one of his dreams is to have a bookshop come coffee shop. So yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe we'll retire and just run a bookshop
somewhere. There was a cafe in Stockbridge, wasn't there, called Cup and Books?
Yeah.
But there was no books to read. They were just there as a display.
Yeah, I love that idea that you can go into a cafe and there are books for sale, so you can pick a book up and have a look at it while you have your coffee, put it back, or buy it and take it with you, and you can just hang out. So yeah, maybe that's what we should do. Find somewhere, open a little bookshop, and
the cafe.
We'll have a little dog in there.
Bring your little dogs in.
Captain Brad says, I love paper books and I love coffee. Jen Hen says, paper books are the best. Kindle's okay, but you can't beat a proper book.
I love a proper book. I love the smell of a book. I love the weight of a book. I know a Kindle can have thousands and thousands of books on it, but, I do love a proper book.
Look at us, it's 9:30 already.
Because Rabbit and On, you can tell it's World Book Day tomorrow.
Have you liked our little book evening?
Intellectual evening.
Intellectual evening. All right, loves.
So yeah, look out for our World Book Day photos tomorrow.
Captain Brad's just made me warm inside and giggle at the same time. He says, I'm reading a Golden Girls murder mystery at the moment. Is it a murder mystery with the characters of the Golden Girls in it? If it is, I couldn't love you more, Captain Brad, and I couldn't love that book more. And tell me, who's the main detective?
I watched the other day on, it might be TikTok or Instagram, I don't know, but it was B. Arthur. Well, it's the characters from Golden Girls, B. Arthur and Sophia, singing Cher's I've Got You, Babe.
Oh, I remember that episode.
So you've got Sophia already dressed as Sonny, and then B comes out dressed as Cher, and the way she's singing it is funny.
Morticia Maguire Broad says, have you been to Barter Books in Alnwick? There's an amazing book selection and a fantastic cake and a mini train that goes round overhead. No, but Alnwick's not hard for us to get to either. We should go to Alnwick for a bit.
Our train went through there, didn't it? Chris says at the cafe that he has, there's a little table where people can drop on books and take books for free.
I wonder why that sort of looks like it's blanked out, Chris, on our little page. So I don't know if it looks like it's a spam. I don't know why. Maybe because it says free twice.
Well, I
and
can still
Facebook
read it.
Yeah, Facebook aren't sharing it. I don't know, but yeah, a little book stand. I saw it today actually.
There's actually one in our oldie shop, isn't there?
Brad says is the characters of the Golden Girls, and he says one of Dorothy's dates is murdered at a St. Olaf wedding. It's hilarious. Captain Brad, I think we need to know the title of this book. Maybe we should have an Isolation Creations book club, and we can all read the Golden Girls murder mystery and meet and discuss it.
Well, we have discussed the TV Times celebrity recipe book, haven't we?
We have done, and I've got a knitting pattern one down here, I think, to read.
We'll leave that for another week, Darls.
BG Bear says, I love the feel of a paper book, not electronic screen. He says, I've read a great book by the great Neil Sandwell.
Yes,
it's brilliant.
I've got all 3 of Neil's books. Now, Neil is a very funny writer. He really is. If you like Alan Bennett, Victoria Wood, Neil is very similar. And it's all out of Neil's head.
They're gentle as well, aren't they? And funny and warm. And
I love a story that it's a story called Judy, and it's about a wig, and it's like a wig on a wig head, and the stories that a wig has.
David Moore says there's a book farm near where I live. It's a brilliant place to browse for a couple of hours. Andrew Lowe Jones says I appreciated the hooks because I'm sophisticated.
He is sophisticated.
And Andrew Storr over in Facebook is saying he needs more details about the Golden Girls book. Okay, so Captain Brad says it's called Murder by Cheesecake, and it's a Golden Girls cozy murder mystery. There we go. And Gabs Chessie says maybe someday we can open a doggy book cafe, serve refreshments, sell books, and help rehome rescue dogs. Oh, we couldn't do that, Gabs, because we wouldn't want to give away rescue dogs.
We'd end up having a dog sanctuary instead of a bookshop.
All right, love. So there is a little code above Alan's head somewhere there. If you want to give us a little tip for tonight,
but don't feel you have to.
It's always welcome.
We're going to get off and give him some lemon sip, I think. Yeah. I want him better by the weekend.
So our book, look out for our World Book Day characters tomorrow, and if you enjoy it, share it. Like, if you enjoy our stuff, just share the stuff, because that's the one thing that we need to happen is people sharing our stuff.
We're planning on doing videos and sketches soon. It's just been, as you know, it's been a rough couple of months.
Yeah, with all
we've not really
all
had
the deaths
we've not really
and
had
stuff.
the camera out, and we had a lot of preparations for the bingo. But now that's out of the way, we can sort of... And we've not got like a show till June, have we now?
No, we've got a drag baby, but we'll tell you more about that next time.
And for those who are Scarborough bound or Scarborough based, there may be a quiz coming in the next few weeks.
Yeah. Quiz night coming soon.
Which we can tell them, can't we? Which is most probably going to be hosted by Mother Sups
and Sister Mimsy.
Sister Mimsy. So I think we did one last February or April, didn't we?
Easter.
So that was fun. So we're going to reprise that.
Yeah, we could do it, and then we could maybe do it on Easter Sunday here as the nuns.
Oh yeah.
So we might do that. Oh, Jason says we love you so much, boys. We love all of you, honestly.
Honestly, the community that we have with you guys is so special, and it's nice that some of you come to Scarborough and meet us and meet each other as well. We couldn't do this without you guys. We're not,
Oh, Alex Johnson has just warmed the cockles of my heart as well. He's just said, "Did you ever read A Dangerous Affair, the Cell Block H novel?"
We have it. We've got some sons and daughters novels somewhere.
We did read Dangerous Affair. I think we read that back when we were early dating.
We were.
It's it's got Judy Bryant Bobbitt in it and Sharon Gilmore's murder.
And Jamie even bought me a George and Mildred novel, which is the first 6 episodes in novel form.
Andrew Lowe Jones says, I wish I were closer. We do too, Andrew. Andrew, we're coming to Birmingham, so we might get you out of your out, away from those cats.
When we're in Birmingham, we'll come for a couple of days.
Into Birmingham for a pint.
What we come to see in Birmingham? What we see in Birmingham?
Sweeney.
So we'll book another night and we'll try and meet Birmingham folk.
Yeah, we'll just have a little wig. We'll find a Wig and Slingback in Birmingham. Paul says, you mean everything to me, Alan and Jamie.
You mean everything to me.
This means nothing to me.
Isolation creation.
All right, darlings. Thank you for tonight.
Have a lovely rest of the week and weekend. And back next Wednesday.
Back next Wednesday.
Hopefully sniffle free.
We should be by then.
So have a lovely week. Hope the sun stays out for everybody, because it's been lovely that spring has sprung. And thanks for all your viewings tonight and your book recommendations.
Alan's written our big list down.
Oh, yeah. And enjoy World Book Day tomorrow.
All right, bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Have you got a song?
Yeah.
Piss off.
Hello again. It's been a lovely party. A little long, but lovely. Look, I hope you enjoyed yourself. It's been fun. But you know what? I could really use a little more sleep time. Cindy? Jeffrey, why don't you watch your favorite cartoon disc for a little while? Well, I'm going back to sleep. Goodbye, everybody. Now it's your turn to have a party.
No one in your life is with you constantly. No one is completely on your side. And though I move my world to be with him, still the gap between us is too wide. Wasn't it good? Oh, so good. Wasn't he fine? Oh, so fine. Isn't it madness? He won't be mine. Didn't I know how it would go if I knew from the start? Why am I falling apart? Wasn't it good? Wasn't he fine? Isn't it madness? He won't be mine. But in the end, he needs a little bit more than more security. It's his fantasy and freedom. I know him so well. It took time to understand him. I know him so well.
Rita, it's okay. It's all right. It's all right, Rita. It's over. It's over, Rita.
The night has been horrendous. It has been something I've never come across in all my years on this earth.
Piss off.